Hello YouTube, it's your boy Nathan coming here to do another recap video. Today we are talking 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way, Season 6, Episode 1, My Best Friend's Meddling. So yeah, just gonna get on to it. We met 4 out of the 6 couples that will be featured this season. And I think it's gonna be a good season. We're gonna have some storylines for sure, but I think it's gonna be all right. So I want to start with the first couple that we seen, and that was James and Natalia, also aka Tata. So James is from Maine, and Natalia is from Indonesia. They actually are already married. She, a few years ago, came here on the K-1 visa. They got married in 90 days, and they've been living here in the U.S. for a while. However, Natalia is ready to go back to Indonesia because, her health has not been good here. She says she's been, super sick. She's gone to multiple doctors. They can't figure out what is wrong and stuff. And so she just feels like it's just best for her to go back to Indonesia. So in this episode, we meet them. I guess Natalia is going back to Indonesia in 2 days and stuff, and I guess James will follow in a couple weeks or whatever, a couple months. And so a big topic of discussion is that they have not told James's family that he's moving to Indonesia permanently and everything. So we also seen them actually get into a little argument about it. She's worried that his family is going to control him and be prevent him from not going and stuff and everything, and he's assuring her that no matter what they say, that he's gonna still move to Indonesia. I don't know why they're keeping a secret, and when they're only a couple days and a couple weeks out of it, but it's just a thrill 90 Day Fiance, I suppose. So we seen Natalia talk to one of her friends, and she there was a secret that Natalia didn't know, and the friend told Natalia. Apparently James, because James is in his 30s and Natalia is 26, 27, and apparently James doesn't want to have kids. I guess he told this friend that he's really scared to have kids, and I guess she really, really wants kids. And, and like I said, they've been married for 2 years, so, but he's, really nervous and scared to have kids, and that actually hurt her feelings. It really hurt her feelings, and she started to cry. She claims that she didn't know that, and the friend thought that she already did know that, but it's whatever. Then we seen preparing for this trip. They have this dog, and as I said, Natalia is going to be going back to Indonesia first. They have this dog and stuff, and I guess they can't take the dog right away. James claimed in Indonesia there's an outbreak going on, and then if the dog gets sick or whatever, they'll come and take the dog and kill it and everything. And there's some kind of doggy diseases out there in Indonesia right now. But he said that it's not safe to bring the dog right now. Once it's safe, we'll bring the dog. Natalia just had a big mental breakdown. She's like, why didn't you tell me? You should have been working on it. I think she overreacted. I know she's a little upset because that's her dog. She says if James doesn't want to have a baby, this dog is my only support system. It's like my child and stuff and everything, and I can't bring him. But her reaction, I understand she can be sad about it, but I think it was a little bit, in my opinion, a little over dramatic, in my opinion. I think that, she has to think what's best for the dog. I mean, James did do his research about it. If there's an outbreak going on there and they don't want the dog to die, and he said this is not permanent, this is just temporary. Once everything cools down over there, we'll get the dog over here. It's that simple. So, I mean, she eventually accepted that, and basically that was that and everything. So, yeah. But as of right now, though, out of the start of this, right now they're my favorite couple. They're going to be my favorite couple this season, James and Natalia. Can't wait to see their journey. So the next couple I want to talk is Josh and Lily. Josh and Lily. So Josh, we met this Josh guy. We met him playing with these like Legos and stuff. It kind of reminded me when we first met Mike from Mike and Amena, playing with Legos and stuff. This Josh guy, he's in his mid-40s. He said he's a child at heart. He likes to play with remote control cars and stuff. We seen him playing with that and stuff. I was like, oh, here we go, another man child. And on top of that, he lives with his parents. And we seen him first, like at dinner with his parents, and he has a condition called meta sources or something meta something, and I guess like he like it's an irritation to certain sounds and stuff. So we seen him get up and excuse himself from the table to go get earphones because like the sound of like people crunching and just doing all that just irritates him and stuff and everything. So anyway, we met him and then we met Lily. And she's from China. She's 46. She does not look 46. She's from China. She has a cosmetic business over in China. They actually, again, they're married too. They've been married. They met on a language app. He tried to learn her language, she tried to learn English, and then they just started talking and they hit it off. And then she came over here and they got married in Vegas and stuff. So we met Lily. Yeah, she's preparing, like he's about to move to China permanently. And she's preparing for him to move. Now, the issue with this couple, well, from the start right now, is the fact that when Josh moves to China, he won't be able to work. And like he has to file for his like permanent stay, kind of like how Jenny did with Jenny and Submit, like had to file like for a 5-year stay, then a 10-year stay, whatever, and until he gets granted that spousal visa or whatever, he can't work. So he has to rely on Lily to do everything. And they're gonna be going back and forth about it, and he's nervous about that because in the Chinese culture, it's still men that work and everything, and they're gonna be frowned upon and looked upon on things because he won't be able to work. Now I understand his point because when you are a man, you just like want to work and provide for your woman and your family and stuff. But it's just the laws of going to another country. So there's so much eagerness, and I know a lot of 90 dayers when they first come here, that's like their biggest thing. They want to work right away, and they know that they can't and stuff, and it causes friction with their partners and stuff and everything. But it's you knew that when you got here, and you knew that when you signed up for this. But just have to realize it's not permanently. It's just temporary. So just everybody's so eager. Just got to be patient, y'all. Just got to be patient. So so yeah, this Josh guy, he seems a little funny, but we'll see how this all plays out throughout the rest of the season. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting dynamic because I also wonder now. I already know that they're married, but I wonder if his man-child mentalities are gonna come into play. He even got this translator that he was testing out that he said he's gonna bring to China. He even tested it out, saying, "Can you put me to the closest remote control store?" Okay, like she's probably gonna be like, okay, and stuff. So, yeah. So yeah, that was Josh and Lily. Next couple I want to talk is we met this girl named Corona and Ingy. Well, we met Corona. We didn't meet Inky yet. So Corona, she's in her 30s. She's 30. She's from Philadelphia, originally from Dallas, though. She is like basically kind of like a midwife thing. We've seen her like she does videos and helping like pregnant people like position themselves and like getting ready for their birth and stuff and everything. She said growing up, like she took care of herself since she was 16. Her mom, like she claims that her mom kicked her out when she was 18, but she didn't. She really didn't. She just like left in the middle of the night and never came back and everything, and just like went to school on her own. She said she was a rebellious child, I was getting into something and everything, but she managed to go to college and get a 4.0 GPA, and so she could do what she's doing right now. So, so fast forward, she meets this guy from Iceland named Inky. She goes to Iceland, and like she says that they party really really hard out there, and they have a club that don't really that doesn't even close until like 5 in the morning. And she went back to this hotel and she seen this guy, and this guy offered her to she wanted to take a nap in his bed, and she accepted it. And that guy just happened to be Inky, and she's like, "Ooh, what kind of man will offer you to take a nap in his bed when you coming from the club drunk?" Ooh, okay, and all that. So, so from then they just clicked. They went on a date, but he didn't make no move. Then she came back to the United States, but they still chatted and talked about that. And now she's preparing to move to Iceland permanently. So in this episode, we've seen her. She has like there was this one couple who is about to have a baby. One of her friends was is binary and goes by they them or whatever hell it's called and stuff, and they're pregnant and they're about to have a baby. So Corona has been like preparing, helping them prepare for the baby and all that. She said when she goes to Iceland, she is going to come back by the time this child is born, because they are best friends and stuff. And and then their friends were just like, like, are you just ready for this? And she's just like, yeah, we're ready. So Corona goes back down to Dallas to meet with her mom and her grandmother and stuff. And she said that their family is really blunt, and they don't hold back on anything that they say. And I could tell, whoo, they had like a big family discussion about this and about this guy and stuff. And like we met her grandma, and her grandma was like, "What the heck are you doing going to Iceland? Like, who is this guy?" And everything. And the mom was like, "You're really moving to Iceland and everything?" And like what the heck? And the question is, and I kind of understand this question: are there any African Americans in Iceland? And she said there's only about like five. And so she's worried. So they were worried about her with that. But yeah, this her family really didn't hold back. I was just like, wow. I think yeah, this is gonna be an interesting storyline. But she seemed like I seemed like she seemed like a rebellious child. But she said that also that she had a opportunity to go to the University of Penn University, to get in this like other program in terms of her doctorate or whatever, to become like more of a midwife basically. And she's foregoing that and she's going to try to get into the university in Iceland and stuff. And everybody's just like, well, you're giving up your dream for a guy. And she's like, yeah, but hopefully it's no guaranteed up there, but hopefully I can get in up there. And I hope she gets in where she gets in up there. It's like I mean, she has an opportunity, but you know, people will throw away opportunities for love and stuff. So yeah, I'm curious to see how that plays out. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So yeah, and then the last couple I want to talk is a returning couple who I'm not too thrilled about, Shekinah and Sarper. So Sarper and Shekinah, we met them last season on The Other Way. Um, Sarper, as we know, has been with 2,500 women and one, might be even more at this point. Shekinah just wants to, when we first met Shekinah last season, she lives like this like glamorous lifestyle, um, partying with celebrities and hosting big events and stuff or whatever and everything. And so she's back in America because from the last tell all. After the last tell all, like the cast like really came after her and stuff for rightly so, and she didn't want to hear it. And they were just telling her like Sarper is toxic. You shouldn't be in a relationship like this. But Shekinah likes this kind of thing, and he has her brainwashed. So in this episode, we start with Sarper and Shekinah on video chat, just having like some little freaky time on video chat, role playing and stuff and everything. And then like she's preparing to go back to Turkey to be with him. Like I guess like they've been like it's been like a 5 week span. She'll go to Turkey for a couple weeks and then come back to America for a while. But she said she had to stay in America because she needed to make some more money and work. So she's been in America for a while. She says that the distance has been a challenge in their relationship and that she just wants to be with him like forever, basically. So she's planning a trip back to Turkey. Sarper hasn't been doing much since she's been gone because like he said that she's been also kind of controlling a little bit. I guess they text every day and everything, and then there'll be a spurt in a day when he don't text, and then she's like, "Where you at? What are you doing?" and stuff. And we're just like, "Oh, here we go with that crap." So we seen Sarper hang out with his niece and his sister and his niece. Like he put on this like tutu ballerina outfit to play with his niece and stuff, and talk to his like sisters and to prepare, like just preparing for Shekinah's trip or whatever. It was cute to how he interacted with his niece. He said he does have a soft side and stuff and everything. We also seen Shekinah go out with her friends, and she's also about to get plastic surgery done. She's getting a new nose. And she says that Sarper designed a new nose for her. Okay. So, and her friends was just like, this is not the Shekinah that I know. Like, this guy is just toxic, this, and that. Like, I don't know what she's doing. This is not who we know. So, but Shekinah, she don't want to hear it. So she's gonna do whatever Shekinah wants to do. So yeah, but judging by the previews for the rest of the season, I don't think they're gonna last this season like they did last season. I don't think they're gonna last. So I can't wait to see how this all falls apart. Like I said, I'm not too thrilled of them being back on this season, but it is what it is. Anyway, guys, that is the end of my review. I mean, that's just a good start out meeting these couples, see what they're about. We still got 2 more couples to meet, which is including another returning couple of Statler and Dempsey. Maybe we'll see them next week or whatever. And as for me, I'll be back on tomorrow to recap Catfish. So y'all stay tuned for that. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Bye, y'all.